love
okay,
hip-hop.
I got a sticky story for us over here. And I covered it a little bit on a live stream, but we got an update on this. Knaan, Waving Flag.
Jeez.
What is that song?
When I get older,
I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom.
Just like
A waving.
Drake was on the remix, you know.
Ooh.
Oh, take a look at where you live. What if it happened there?
Yeah. So he caught an R-word case a few months back. And now they're getting into the...
I'm not going to say it. The predators moving flocks.
Oh,
man.
And we're live. Okay. There's a hearing that's
Normally that would be edited out so fast.
Can't even timestamp this
I know,
one.
right? The uncut, and it's public. Okay, but there's an update now. They went through a hearing, I guess, and they posted this on CBC. All right, so if you could pull this up on the screen over here, one take, Jake. I found this on Torontology, but like I said, this is from CBC, and they're giving some updates on the trial. So we're going to play the whole clip.
We're soon going to find out if Canadian rapper Knaan will be convicted of sexual assault. Testimony at his trial in Quebec City has just wrapped. I'll break down what was said, but a warning, that includes details of the alleged sexual assault. This stems from an encounter in 2010 when Knaan, whose real name is Knaan Abdi-Wasami, performed at Quebec City's Festival d'été. This was following his worldwide success, mostly from his hit song, Waving Flag. The alleged victim's identity is protected under a publication ban, and a screen separated her from Wasami when she testified. She said the two met via social media, which led to email exchanges, FaceTimes, and flirting for months. She testified Wasami invited her to his Quebec City hotel room. The woman said when it became clear they were going to have sexual intercourse, she pushed Wasami off her when she realized they did not have a condom. She said she was concerned about STDs given he was a star who had the opportunity to have sex with many people. She said she then fell asleep but was woken up in the middle of the night when she realized Wasami was having intercourse with her. Wasami confirmed the two nearly had sexual intercourse that evening in his hotel room, but denied assaulting her during the night. In his testimony, Wasami, also known as Knaan, said it never happened and that it wasn't a matter of whether she consented. He said he was hurt the woman would mention her concerns over STDs and his previous travel to Africa as reasons not to have sex. While Wasami was on a world tour, he felt it was an insinuation they were talking about AIDS and that those comments felt like a gut punch or betrayal, which turned him off. Wasami testified they only had intercourse the next morning, which was consensual. The woman testified she did initiate consensual sex with Wasami the next morning because she wanted to, quote, take back her humanity. The Crown's case also included several emails the two-party exchanged in the months and years following the alleged events. In the tense emails, the woman mentions not sleeping well because of the lack of a condom use and that Wasami was not aware of what he had done. Wasami said he believed the woman was holding a grudge for another event where he had been flirting with a friend of hers, and that he believed at the time that she could have gotten pregnant and had an abortion without telling him, which would have justified, in his opinion, the tense emails. The defense tested the woman's recollection of the alleged event, which took place more than 15 years ago, and asked if the woman ever thought she could have dreamt the event. She responded she is convinced it was not a dream and that Wasami was awake. Two friends of the alleged victim also testified. Both said the woman became sad and reserved in the months that followed the alleged sexual assault back in 2010. On April 1st, the Crown and defense will present their closing arguments and a judge will make her final decision in the months to follow.
I played the whole clip so that you guys can get everything that was presented in the courtroom so far. You guys heard everything that was presented 10 years ago. It wasn't consensual. He said he didn't have a dome. And then the next morning, he was up in her, and then she's saying that, or like, no, it was consensual, or but he's saying it's consensual, and she's saying it was, but it was because, like, she wanted to take her power back.
Now, what she's saying was, he didn't have the boots, so she said nah. They went to sleep. She woke up in the middle of the night, and then he was inside her. Then I guess they went back to sleep, and then the next morning she initiated, like, I guess another round of sex to kind of like take back. But I don't know. That's where the story kind of gets a little.
That gets a little wonky right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, okay, so the star invited you over to his hotel room, and then Bless initiated sex. What I feel like is like they kind of agreed. Okay, you don't have the Jimmy. Blah blah blah. We'll go to sleep. In the nighttime, you know, the shorty starts backing it up on you. Da da da.
Yeah. Oof. Oh.
You know what I mean? So I feel like in the nighttime, maybe it kind of got there.
He thought he had some motion.
A lie. And in the morning, it happened again. And then after, like you said, he flirted with her friend, blah, blah, blah. She got cheesed, and then here we are.
Yikes. And the thing is, that scenario can get really, that slope can get slippery, right? Because what you presented there sounds like a common scenario. And maybe Ray in the hood could get away with that, and nobody's gonna press charges. But if you're Knaan waving flag, Olympic song, and all that, like they could double back and be like, I ain't feeling that right there, bro. And it's not because like she's trying to just get him for his money, because of a power dynamic.
And is there no statute of limitations like 15 years ago?
I don't think there is a statute of limitations. Not in Canada. There is no statute of limitations in Canada, period.
For anything?
For nothing. I found this out on the live stream, bro.
I have to stop telling my crimes on you.
That's what somebody told me, fam. They're like, yo, you remember, Canada has no statute of limitations Friday. It was like, oh, low key? so
I didn't catch that body back in 2003.
You've never actually told him catching the body story.
Nah, she'll be saying shit like, and kid officers don't even know this, but like low key.
I used to do beer scab. No,
oh, shit.
But in his case, I don't know. I kind of feel like he's getting the short end of the stick here.
At first, when the story first broke, like when I first reported on this, like there was zero information. So to have his name next to our word or weird case or whatever, it was just like, waving flag, red flag. But now it's like, bro, we might need to calm down a little bit and see what'll go on, because there's a little bit more details now we see in the story.
Yeah, like I think reactionally, I always assume this is like a defamation campaign. I'm like, there's like a successful black dude, and then like all of a sudden, someone from 15 years ago is pressing charges for an incident. But at the same time, it's possible that he is guilty of what she's accusing him of. It's possible that he's innocent. And who knows if he even recalls it. Maybe he doesn't, and like she's remembered it her whole life.
Yeah, but there's another aspect that's in there that they mentioned in these details. They said something about the relationship that he had with one of her friends. Like, this is not just like a groupie. Like, he was talking to her for a space of months. Like, he got to know her a little bit more, like on a friendship level.
She got pregnant and then got rid of the child.
Yeah, so
that's what he's alleging.
Yeah,
but she's alleging things too. So at this point, it's he said, she said.
Exactly.
I feel like, we need statute of limitations out here still. But once it's a certain point, it's just impossible to prove. So then it just becomes one of those situations where it's like, it's very unfortunate, but like you should have done something closer to the time.
Yeah, but we got to be careful, because that's quote unquote victim blaming right there.
And it's true. They had a witness there saying she was sad after, but like.
Yeah, because there's like, they say there's a reason why sometimes victims don't come forward like right when it happens, right?
But it's not Jeffrey Epstein, it's Knaan.
and
no, but like when it comes to just like abuse type shit, right?
Yeah, like it could be a mental thing.
Yeah.
But like it's just so difficult to be like, she was sad. And it's just like, okay, what was she sad about? Like, just because she was sad in the time, she automatically got whatever by Knaan, you know what I mean? Like, come on, fam.
And that's what they need to find out in court. No, it sounds insensitive, but like from a court perspective, bro.
My bad. I don't mean to be insensitive.
No, it sounds insensitive, but like this is what they need to find out in court.
No, fact.
This is the information that they gave us. Like, that there's speculation because of a prior relationship, because she might catch a little bit feelings because he was dealing with her homegirl. Like, there's things that we didn't have information of when the shit first broke. So it's not that just black and white.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I know it sounds crazy, but it doesn't sound that crazy.
That's it. Just because you're sad doesn't mean you got touched by Knaan. Oh no, man, that's so funny.
So
Red flags, bro.
I'll be a W lawyer, right?
Yeah.
Like, has anybody here been sad before? Raise your hand. Have you been? All right, then. Case closed.
If the glove don't fit, then you must have quit.
I would have been a lit 90s lawyer. Maybe today there's like people are too hip. But
In the 90s, as long as your slogan rhymed, like as long as you had an argument that rhymed, you won.
R.I.P. Johnny Cochran.
Oh man.
Well, listen, man, we'll keep you updated on this whole thing with Knaan, because like it would be really bad for his career to get like it's already fucked up right now. I'm sorry. Like his name is kind of sullied.
But the only I don't want to say silver lining, but like I feel like his career is already in the tail end. He seems to already have been like wanting easy. It wasn't like so. It's better this happened now rather than when he was at his prime. Like he was already able to do the Olympics and tour the world and everything. So,
but low-key, he just won a Grammy like a year ago.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I seen him like get like not nominated like as one of the main acts, but like I guess he's writing with people and stuff like that. And I'm like, lie, this man's still out there, bro.
Yeah. The same reaction you had is what Shawty had when she seen the Grammy. She's like, wait, hold on. Yo, that's the youth that didn't wear the boots, you know. Call up you remember that night when I told then bam, you have your witness right there.
Annie up.
15 years ago. Now you have to spend the next months, 2 years in court.
And your name's Mash Up. Win or lose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like we're like dissecting and figuring out or trying to figure out shit. And I don't know how much I'm gonna like get updates to keep on following up.
Most people aren't doing that.
Most people ain't doing that, bro.
April 1st, that's when they have their court date.
Somebody send me a reminder, but I'll do my due diligence to keep up.
On April Fools, imagine you get found innocent on April Fools. You can't even report the news.
Yeah.
You gotta wait till April 2nd?
Your man would think it's a joke.
Yeah.
Now what really happened, fam?
And
I swear I'm innocent.
He can't even say shit, right? Quick thing before we get off of this. He can't even say shit. It has to be announced for him because it's like, fam, that happened?
No, that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if he puts that on his own timeline, enough people in his audience might not even know that that's Guanin.
No facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not helping, like bringing it up for the second time. He's probably like, I used to like your network, bro. I don't know.
We might be helping by giving context, you know?
That also is true. So hopefully I'm helping more than hurting because, like, fam, not everybody knows that the waving flag guy is dealing with some serious red flags. You know what I'm saying? I might need to call the episode Waving Red Flags. With him on the
When
cover.
I get older.
That sounds like a running red lights joke.
Oh, shit. Hopefully he didn't do that too. Oh, man.
We love hip-hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip-hop.